must choose. But choose wisely.
Holy Grail Toys is the ultimate destination for rare action figures, exclusive merch, and collector-grade drops. And now, taking pre-orders for the Bandito 112 scale action vehicle from Odd Frog Entertainment, releasing in 2026.
You have chosen wisely.
HolyGrailToys.com.
The Sarlacc Digest, the long-running live stream podcast digesting Star Wars topics for over 1,000 years. Join them for all the latest news, rumors, and theory crafting with none of the drama or the bull. Live every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Pacific Time on YouTube. And don't forget the Sarlacc Toy Chest, covering all the newest Star Wars toy releases and news from Hasbro, Hot Toys, Jakks Pacific, and more. Live every other Monday at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Time. Be there and keep it nerdy.
PlasticNews.com. All the latest from Hollywood, toys, gaming, comics, and anything pop culture. PlasticNews.com. Don't forget the IQ. PlasticNews.com.
And we are live again. It is a little late, but hey, my mom always said if you're late, don't come home. I don't want to own you anymore. So, Mom, this one goes out to you. I guess I'm not going to be coming home, and you no longer own me, which is weird because I don't think you did anyways. Hey, welcome in, everyone. It is 3:51 Pacific Standard Time. We are live from LA Comic Con. I am your lovely, gorgeous host, Chet Maddox, along with my all-time favorite co-host and the star of the show, Alexander Thunderous Storm.
Absolutely, man. What's going on, everyone?
Man, it is. How are you doing? How has it been so far?
Oh, it's doing all right. There's just, we have one jerk named Gabriel, but everyone else, I think, is pretty good. So,
Yeah, man. Here's the deal: is if you ever go to LA Comic Con, just understand one thing. You can't bring your own power because they think jackeries have acid in them.
Exactly.
And then you got to get into lipos and how that doesn't work. And
exactly.
So anyways, regardless, we're here. We're live. That's why it's taking a little bit longer. We had to disconnect everything and try to prove to people science. That didn't work. We didn't have Commander Bly.
Exactly.
But hey, look, we are live. That's all that matters.
It does matter. Welcome
in. We are going to be tapping in. But more importantly, we have guests that are going to be showing up,
Yeah,
which is why I'm holding this now because we're going even simpler on our streams now.
Yeah, we've got our partners now. If you don't know, we're at booth number 810 here from LA Comic Con.
Yep.
There is a level when they say traffic. There's people walking by on the backside.
Yeah, and this is just so you know that we're not lying.
Yes.
This is the booth, and then we got some other people over here, so we can go this way. Right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
There's some more of the convention. And hey, we could even get it up a little bit higher if you guys want to see a little bit higher. But yeah, man. So
yeah, well, we're gonna have a couple of key things right in.
Well, that's the rad cam is
I think the rad cam is, bro.
Is gonna jump on, but not right now. We're waiting a minute.
Yeah, we got a couple of announcements. We're gonna have our booth partners. Now, if you don't know, booth 810, it's gonna be Volt 9, and you're looking at the Potbelly Panda Crew. If you see the imagery, you see it behind us. Blind bag designer toy that we're selling over here. Also, we've got our buddies over at Odd Frog that's in the same booth as us as well, and they've got several versions of the Bandito. You've got the standard Bandito, you've got the lowrider Bandito, and then you got the Wasteland version of the Bandito. And tomorrow they will have a special new vehicle that they are going to be showcasing. So you'll get a chance to see that. We'll wait for tomorrow's live stream for that. We're going to have also where we have Advent Comics now. The guy that publishes ours, and we just let this out this morning, that SKN has a publishing home.
We did.
And that is Advent Comics.
Yep.
Advent Comics. Tony over there is our publisher. And we created an imprint. And that imprint is called what, sir?
It is called Lore Imprint. And don't try to spell weird, okay? Because it's just Lore. There's no weird-ass spelling. And that's not something we do a lot.
Yeah. We keep it simple.
We don't do it a lot, but we do it. But yeah, it has been an interesting show so far. It is Friday, which for those of you who do not know, LA Comic-Con Friday is only from 1 to 6 or 1 to 8?
1 to 8.
1 to 8 p.m. So that is why we're here. Also, a friendly reminder that we will be going live with Pixel Plastic Inc. tonight at 6:30 Pacific, 9:30 Eastern, and Central Time. Can't do the math.
Yeah,
so
we nailed it down to. But it's also with our partners and everything. We've got Kelly from Odd Frog Entertainment. Has been working extremely hard. He has been doing the things that everybody has been saying, where he's putting together the vehicles, whether he's doing all the amazing things. Well, guess what? He has time and everything else that he's doing to actually draw an actual graphic novel, which we're here to let you know that there is an Odd Frog graphic novel. First one's going to be 64 to maybe about 67 pages. It's almost done. It'll be a self-contained story about Odd Frog, and then from there you're going to jump into an actual limited series after that. So you're going to get a one-shot story from the beginning, and then you're going to end up getting a very nice limited series after that that's going to introduce the whole world of how the Bandito mixes with Odd Frog, how everything else works together, how he got his powers. We're going to actually, the limited series is going to show the birth of the actual real driver of the Bandito. So there's a lot of stuff that's going in there, comic book wise.
It's basically, if you don't know the Birds and the Bees story, you're going to find out by reading this comic.
You're going to get that in. But you know what? Let's take a look at the chat. And let's hit our people up.
Let's see what's in there. This is from Chris Evans. Chris Evans Power Com Rangers on Monday night. And you won me. Go do that. You TV show you. I love you next week. I don't know what that is, but Chris Evans, thanks. Darth Moocher, welcome in. Dr. Brinley is getting ready, which is funny because he's actually on this other camera and you could see him, but he's right there. See you later, man. We got Darth Moocher is in again. Any more than pandas left? Yes, we are running low, but there are definitely some pandas. But without further ado, I think that this is the time where I will stand up and look, and then you got our guest. This is, for those of you that have been following, you know that we are advocates of Odd Frog Entertainment. They are the original 1/12 scale vehicles, the Bandito, and there are some surprises, but that is up for Kelly and David Bonner to talk about. And there's some things that'll be on display here that, that's also up for you and Kelly to talk about. So, Kelly, I'm going to stand up.
Well,
be careful. There's
come over and sit on this thing. That's all.
However you want to do it.
Whatever you want to do, man.
Yeah, we'll scoot over here. Slide in like this.
I don't know if it's going to see. No, you sit in the chair. I'm going to stand up.
All right.
Yeah, we'll have you stand up. All right, we got you in.
Thank you, brother.
You're gonna need to. Now we're gonna do a quick little point about how we have to, Chris and everything.
What's up, guys?
Hey, what's going on?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, just keep it towards your mouth.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah, so we've got Kelly from Odd Frog Entertainment. Now, again, we've had you on numerous times. They know the actual Bandito, but they still don't know one thing. it is not. The pre-orders are not done for the Bandito.
Nope.
They can order them at any time.
Before we do that, let's check in with Brad real quick.
All right. Well, let's see. All right, let's hit it up. All right. Okay. I don't know. Rat's not actually on this.
Yeah.
Yes. Rad's getting another camera. There you go.
There he is. There's Brad.
You guys hear me?
Yeah. So what's the convention looking like, Rad?
Well, let's go downstairs. We're gonna do we're going down the escalators. This is the entrance.
Okay, so
you know,
so that you're going in through the main entrance, right?
that's right. Yeah, you can see here.
You got any cosplayers down there?
Do we not have cosplays? It's actually
No cosplay outside. Okay.
We have more cosplayers than we do non-cosplayers.
Okay.
This is a crazy Friday. I can't imagine what Saturday looks like. I don't know if you can hear me because there's like a band playing.
We noticed there's gonna. All right,
you can see here. Well, I'm gonna walk up the escalator to the entrance of the actual con. So I'll let you get to it and just check back a little bit later. We'll walk around and see some vendors.
We'll do so, brother. That's Rad, Roman Rad out there. Thank you, brother, for the on-the-spot reporting. All right, so what we're going to do is we've got Kelly from Odd Frog Entertainment, Something Speckler. We've been working again. Before we interrupted, you can still pre-order the Bandito 112 vehicle. There are 3 versions of it here, and you've got the standard Bandito, which is you just love muscle cars. You're going to definitely love that. You've got the lowrider, which has got a candy green apple kind of color to it with the actual Dayton rims on it, like here in Southern California. Then you've got the actual third version, which is the Wasteland version. And here's David Vonner.
What up?
So we keep telling everybody the pre-order is still open. You go to oddfrogentertainment.com. You can order the Bandito. You can either come down here live and do it, or you can do it right now. Or you can go from Odd Frog Entertainment over to holygrailtoys.com. You're going to see it. And guess what? From Holy Grail Toys, you can order these beautiful Bandito shirts. Turn around for us, David. Let's see what the back of the shirt says. There you go. The Garage Crew.
Yeah, we got other shirts too.
Yeah. Beautiful shirts too. David's going to get one. We got you want to represent some pandas? We've got those shirts too that you can represent pandas. Potbelly Panda Crew.
So yeah, the Bandito is still for sale. I mean, the whole idea of it, right, is to offer kits in the future where you can continue to customize the car. If you break something on your Bandito, we want to be able to offer you the kit. So we've got the base model for $185. That gets you 76 pieces. It all comes together like a toy. Light up dash, light up headlights, light up tail lights. There's extra ports on the light switch so that you can add your own lights for the interior, ground effects. So yeah, we've got the car, we've got the comic book going.
Yeah.
And we've got the legend himself, David Vonner here, who is kind of the glue that holds us all together.
Absolutely.
So
can we announce the legend that did the special cover for
Now, first of all, what we're going to do is also now, if you go over to the Odd Frog Entertainment Instagram page, you also go to Shadow Nose Network, and I'm sure Vonner will have some of these great images of the Odd Frog. Let me make sure we get that right there. But when you see a character this epic, you need special variant covers. That's what we do in the comic book industry. And when you start thinking about variant covers, who comes to mind when you think about classic Marvel artists? Well, there's a couple of guys, and Mr. Vonner so graciously got one of the best. That every Iron Man suit that you see out there, this guy was the guy that drew it on the page. You guys want to know who's going to do this actual cover for us?
The cover artist is no other than the amazing, spectacular, bulletproof Bob Layton.
That's it.
The man behind the Silver Centurion armor, a bunch of armors, Armor Wars, Demon in the Bottle, you name it, he's done it. He's worked for Marvel, he's worked for Valiant Comics. He's the man, the GOAT. He's a great friend, a great mentor, and he was so gracious enough to bless us with a variant Odd Frog cover. So you're pulling out all the stops.
Absolutely, and that's when it comes to like quality. I've seen the pages. You're getting to see some pages right here. But here's the best thing about it. I sit and I have a chance to have conferences with this man. This guy has been drawing his behind off. You've probably seen that over on the Odd Frog Entertainment YouTube channel. Some late night sessions with him actually drawing it right there. So not only is he making toys, not only is he making great action figures, not only is he making dreams and images come true, he's actually drawing comics at the same time. I don't know how the hell he does it in a 24-hour basis.
And I gotta say, Kelly is putting in a master class. I mean, it is sequential art at its finest. It's so dope to have a brand new character. All of its own. He got this crazy dope noir surfer vibe thing going on, detective thing. I mean, it is a blend of all the stuff that we love, and it's all packed into this one comic. Kelly put his love into. I mean, he made a graphic novel.
Absolutely,
it's 64 pages.
Yeah.
Homeboy's been working.
Yes.
I mean, I thought I worked.
Yeah, exactly.
Kelly's been working day and night.
Yes.
Thanks, guys. Thanks. Yeah, I mean, I wrote the story, I penciled it all, and then I inked it all. So I would say, you know, just the pencils and inks, it's like a 12 to 18 hour day, depending on the page and the detail and that stuff like that. But yeah, it's definitely been a passion project. I've wanted to do a comic book since I was a kid. Been an illustrator pretty much my whole life. And so, yeah, it's taken about 2 years to do it. But as these guys said, it's not the only thing I'm working on.
Absolutely.
We're doing
And he does all that with cool ass shades on.
Yeah, I got the shades on today. That's just because the future of Odd Frog is so bright.
You got to wear shades on it.
But yeah, it's really like they said. It's an amalgam of everything I loved about pop culture growing up. You'll recognize a little Spider-Man in the way he moves, a little Ninja Turtle in the way he looks. There's elements of 2001: A Space Odyssey in there with AI and villains.
Ooh, look at this.
We've sculpted the 6-inch 1/12 scale figure. We've actually got an articulated version, but that's over there.
It took a leap. It's hard to keep the eyebrow on the ground. Homeboy wants to go. When he leaps.
He does.
That's exactly right. He's a 6 foot tall frog, so he can leap.
So now with the imagery, I know was the car invented before the character, or was the character before the car and involved? Let them all know like what it comes down to.
Yeah, so the character I actually created like 25 years ago, probably. I've always had him in my mind. I draw him a lot, and everybody kind of loved the character. And then I started drawing the comic book even before the car as well. And then as we started building the car, you know, obviously we want to do an action figure for the comic book characters, because there's going to be a whole slew of characters that get transformed by this nano serum that's supposed to repair your cells on a molecular level. But the AI writes its own algorithm into it because it wants to evolve into the physical world as well. So that has a bad effect on, like, you know, humans and other things that come into contact with it. So it's kind of a wide open canvas for us to create all sorts of characters. And instead of just being like an ooze or anything like that, which I love, the serum and the nanotechnology, we can actually dive into some of the visual details on that and explain how it makes them transform a little more, which I always kind of liked.
Okay, well, the one thing about it is, even though Odd Frog is doing things, and like I said again, I gotta say, Vault 9, Odd Frog, Advent Comics, we couldn't do all this without the man, the myth, the legend behind us. And I saw his Instagram. I would assure you guys to see yours. He made an announcement here at LA Comic-Con. You want to run the announcement today?
Remind me.
Yeah, no problem. He's working around so much he doesn't understand, but Riot Press.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Riot Press, we just announced a partnership. We're going to do some cool figures with some cool characters, and also some characters that you know and love. We can't make the announcement yet, but it's going to be super dope. They're all part of our family. We're coming strong. So it's going to be so fun, so dope. You know, big shout out to Patrick Purnell. Like, thank you so much, man. And yo, we're going to do some amazing things. So stay tuned for that. And we're having fun.
Oh, absolutely.
We're having fun.
And that's probably not the only announcement to go on. So make sure you're checking David Vonner's socials, Odd Frog Entertainment socials, the Shadow Knows Network socials, because it is happening all weekend long.
And also, too, I will be at Joe Lanta.
You will.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
On the East Coast.
Just jumping from coast to coast.
David don't mess around, man.
He's
the actual true jet setter here. So.
Absolutely.
So if you check out Joe Lanta, Brutal Realm is already there. It's going to be a nationwide extension of the family of creators that we're working with. So it's going to be super fun. I'll be there tomorrow. So no sleep till Brooklyn.
Yeah, that's what it works in, and that's what I think that's the one thing we were talking about that the week before last when you're visiting on, is that in order to do this, in order to keep this activity going, you've got to constantly grind at it. This is not something that whenever you see products on the table, that's not something we just thought of yesterday, dropped in today. That's years of preparation. That's hard work. That's staying up late nights. That's calling like a person, flying internationally, flying bi-coastally. This is what it takes to get stuff down. So when you see these projects that we offer, it's absolute passion, effort, and energy in it. And then to know that somebody's drawing a comic book at the same time, and that's just the cut. We've got Tony from Advent Entertainment. When you guys pop in later on tonight, because this is a pre-show for Pixel Plastic and Ink. Now we are going at half an hour early. Normally we start at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But tonight, because the convention's closing, they don't want us staying late. We're starting it at 6:30, so we will be 6:30 Pacific time, and then we will be on Eastern 9:30. We're going to have Tony from Advent Comics. He's going to tell you about this wonderful partnership. David, by chance, will probably be jumping on a red eye somewhere.
Yeah, I'm going to be flying out.
So, but if you go
to
LAX, but if you go to Joe Atlanta tomorrow, then you've got a chance to see him. So, how many times do you see that happen? Somebody on the West Coast, and then you go on the East Coast to see him as well. Yeah. That's a hell of a weekend. And I want you guys in that area to support Joe Atlanta. We have Brent on this week. That is a show that we 100%, look, if we weren't there, we'd definitely be right there in Joe Atlanta if we weren't here in LA. Make sure you're supporting those shows. Make sure you're going to the local shows. You saw his passion and energy for the actual collecting world. That's what we want to actually embody. And we will be back at Toy Atlanta 2026 to do it all over again. But here's the thing, man. You got a chance to actually catch Vonner. And here's the thing. This is the record that we tell you. When you meet David and everything like that, you ever want to have the greatest conversation in the world, start with some alcohol when he's at the bar and just let him go. And you will have a night full of this knowledge, energy, and joy that he won't charge you for.
Free game.
I just have to kind of segue off that real quick. Yeah. I had the honor and pleasure of working with David for several months at Mattel Toys when we were both there. And you could tell he was a legend then, and you got to be in a brainstorm with him, and you just hear him say a few ideas and you're like, whoa, who's this guy? And so we had the opportunity to kind of meet each other and talk, going back and forth from place to place at Mattel. And just David, I'm so honored to be working with you, brother. So many years later, and building our dreams. Thank you. Literally couldn't do it without you, bro. And you've really helped elevate us to where we are now. So
thank you so much, man. I'm honored to work with all these guys and to be able to service the community, but also service these amazing creators. I mean, everyone does their thing, and it's not just me working hard. I mean, everybody puts in the time, the effort, extra and above. Really the quality. So, the honor is also mine, man. I love you guys, and we're doing some amazing things. We're meeting amazing people. We have some amazing opportunities, and it's really just this is just the ground floor.
Yeah.
And the amount of floors as high as we're gonna go is really limitless. So
absolutely.
I mean, the pleasure and the honor is really mine, man. And you guys are doing it, and hey, man, it's like I'm so happy to be. I gotta say it again. I'm so happy to be 53 years old, still in this game.
There you go.
Still feeling like a kid with some amazing people. So yeah, man, we're gonna keep on rocking, keep on rolling.
Amen.
Yeah, and that's what it's all about. We got Commander Bly. I just joined from work. Can you start the stream over again? No, but we can start at 6:30 tonight, Commander. We got you. So we're doing it at 6:30.
Come on. Here you go.
53 going on 23.
Here you go, baby. That's right. I got to show them off every goddamn time I get.
So like I said, man, having a great time here at LA Comic-Con. You can see all the people that's walking around. Yeah. There's a whole bunch of individuals.
I was here a couple years ago. Me and Eddie came just as a recon to kind of scout what it's out. And I have to say, it seems busier and bigger than it was 2 years ago. And it's really impressive, actually. And it's It's not all the craziness of San Diego, I'd
Yeah,
say,
true,
but
true.
it's a huge crowd and lots of energy.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll
Yeah.
hold it this way.
But
Wait. Can we talk about?
oh, we can.
Absolutely.
Can we
And-
talk
and-
about not only Advent Comics, which is an amazing publisher,
Yeah, absolutely.
but the Bandito will make its comic book debut in Southside,
Yep.
gifted to the character Dalton Malone by none other than myself, Kelly, and Eddie.
Eddie.
We're also starring in the comic book, man. I mean, this
I
is
almost
like
forgot about that.
this is amazing. I mean,
Absolutely.
we're actually in the comic book.
Yeah.
And
Kelly's
this is-
drawing comics, we're starring in comics. We're
And-
doing it all.
And this actually is an LA Comic Con exclusive. I talked to Tony. He got it shipped in the console. Here's the thing: if you do come down here, you'll want to get a copy of that. But if not, we're talking. Not only can you find out Advent Comics, soon you will find Advent Comics on Holy Grail Toys. But here's the thing: just so you can't get it, David Vonner's got some merchandise up there. Well, for Vonner Studio, you definitely want to go on and get a shirt
For the culture,
for the
baby.
culture. That's what this is about. Southside, Dalton Malone. You have to see this figure in person. It's not something that you can watch over a screen. This is going to be the action figure, along with Odd Frog, along with the Bandito, which both characters fit in that car
And there's
extremely
going
well.
to be a special Malone team up that we can't. I haven't announced yet, but trust and believe there's going to be some special product following to really embrace the special team up by another classic Marvel Comics artist. So,
Absolutely. It's just
and he might have worked for Image Comics too. I'm just saying.
Oh, that might be too much.
little tease.
Might be too much.
A little bit too big. So, like I said again, doing great comic books, actually having great things. This is the LA Comic Con Pixel Plastic Inc. pre-show. Let me tell you something. We are having a great time, but it's not like the time we're going to have at 6:30 tonight because we're really going to take it in. But what we're going to do is we're going to thank David for servicing and coming in today.
Thank you.
You guys can catch him over on Joe Atlanta this weekend, having a great time with Brett and all the rest of our friends and everything. But 6:30, we're going to have Tony on. We'll probably have some more Kelly on.
Absolutely.
We're just going to have some great times and everything. But David is going to be in Atlanta, well, Duluth, Georgia. Make sure you see him, walk up to him again. Buy him a drink at the bar, great conversation. You'll get some knowledge out of it. There's nothing better than a $10 drink? Can't get it better than that, bro.
Buy me a drink too. I spent all my money on this stuff.
Hey, so we're gonna cut this, but 6:30 tonight. Remember, not 7 o'clock like normal. 6:30 tonight. Pixel Plastic Inc. live from LA Comic Con. Get that from any other podcast. You won't do that. That's why we're the best, and everyone else is trying to figure out how to catch up with us. I'm Alexander Storm. This is Kelly.
Thanks for chiming in, guys.
The great David Vonner.
Thank you guys. We love you. We're gonna keep it pushing.
We'll see you guys at 6:30. Stand by, and actually, we'll be 6:30. Won't be late 6:30. We'll be 6:30, bro. Guys, have a great night. See you in a couple.